Hello everyone, my name is Zewing Lu, and I am collaborating with Xiaoke and Tianyi to present you our final project. The name of our final project is Trojan's Online Resource Exchange Platform, or T2HP in short. We made this product aiming to make it more convenient for USC students to buy secondhand stuffs or to sell their used stuff to or from their peers. And there exists a lot of platforms already like this one. For example, we have Facebook groups or WeChat groups, and we can post our used stuff there anytime, but it is hard to prove the identity of the seller or the buyer that you're contacting with. So we want to make a USC exclusive online trading platform, or to say more clearly, that we're making a USC eBay. The architecture of our website can be divided into 10 pages. We also have product details for every product that user uploaded. But fundamentally, we have a home page that is linked to login and registration page, and which promotes user validation that I'll introduce later. And also, it has functional pages such as selling, lending, buying, and renting. It also has a personal account page that users could track their process of their product being requested. Our data flow is shown below. We use MongoDB Cloud Database to store all of our data, and it is connected to the Express application as the backend application written in Node.js in our project. They're connected using Mongoose models, which is using the db.js file. And for front end, we have handlebars files that retrieve data from the user inputs and to send it back to the Express backend to process. Now, because this is a really heavily coded project, I want to introduce you some backend logics before we get into the web UI demonstration with my teammates. And to understand this logic will help you understand the web UI's internal logic better. So let's start with the folder structure of our UI. We have the normal Git folder and node modules folder, which we install our packages from. We have a public folder, which has the complementary CSS files and the style.css file. We also have the image file. The image folder contains all the internal links or external links to the USC websites that we'll use, and it's represented by the image icons. And my teammate is going to show you how it works later in this presentation. The upload files are supposed to temporarily store the user uploaded photos before it transfers to MongoDB. After transferring to MongoDB, the images in upload folder will disappear. The views folder contains all the handlebars files, and those handlebars files determine our website structure. And my teammates are also going to show you the structure of our website in the web UI demo. We have 3 .js files, and those are the skeleton of our backend application. Now I want to introduce you to the database models. In db.js, you can see we have 3 data models created: item buy, item share, and user. An item buy is the purchasable items that are posted on the website. It has a title, price, description of the items. It has a status. If it is marked finished, then the item won't show on the website anymore because it means a transaction has been completed and the item is down. And the owner and requesters attributes are foreign keys that refers to the other model called users. Image attribute stores the image as a buffer in the MongoDB database. Item share is a lot like item buy, so I'm not going to get into it. And the user model has a username, an email, and a password, which is unique and users are required to put into it. And two foreign keys refers to the item buy and the item share that are owned by the users. I'm not going to scroll down because the connection section exposes our username and password. So that's the part for the database. Then I want to point out two things that I am going to mention before going to the web UI, because without mentioning those two things, a lot might be lost when understanding this project and the meaning in the backend. So in our app.js file, which is our main backend file, you can see that we use the session options. So we use sessions to manipulate users' logged in status. If the user wants to go to other pages than home, then we'll check if the session has a username or if the user has logged in. If the user is not logged in, then we'll go back to the home page with an error message shown, please log in or register first. It will be shown in the demo as well. And the way we did that is when logged in, which is here, we will call the auth.js file to start an authentication session. And in the auth file, start authentication session will set the attribute username of session as the current user. Then we'll know that the user is logged in. And the second thing I want to talk about is how we protect users' information use password hashing. Whenever user registers, we'll call the auth and its register function. And there is a register function here to validate if the username already exists in the database, because usernames for us are supposed to be unique for this website. And if the username already exists, we'll have an error message shown the username exists. Then we will hash the password using bcrypt method, therefore to protect users' information, even if our MongoDB is hacked. For example, in my local MongoDB, I'm showing a password with the username Kemrelu, and the password is a list of characters, which is a string that doesn't make sense at all. And it also poses challenges to hackers even if they hacked into our database to protect our user information. And that's all I want to say for the backend. I'm going to leave time for my teammates to illustrate to you how to use the web UI.
Now, I will introduce our application from two perspectives, the seller's perspective and the buyer's perspective. Let's look at the application from the seller's perspective. Now, suppose I am a seller who have already registered an account on this platform, and I want to sell something on this platform. Now, first, I'll go to buy and browse what's already on this platform. As we can see, there have already been a lot of products on the platform, and so now we want to add our own product. We click sell and we input the product name here. Say we want to sell a book called Gone with the Wind. So, Gone with the Wind. And we set a price like $6, and we give description to it, like it's a very touching book and it is still in good condition. Now we have some basic description of our product and we want to add a picture of it. So we click here to upload our product picture and we choose from file. We find the picture that we want to upload and open it, and eventually we click add. Now the application redirects us back to the home page, and now when we click buy and we go to the very end of buy, there we go, we have Gone with the Wind. This book is the one we've added just now. The same manipulation can be applied to land. Now first, let's go to see what's already on the share or rent page. We click on it and we can see that there were only two products in it. One is a vacuum and the other one is a set of books, The Hunger Games. And we want to add our things that we want to rent it to others or lend it to others. So we click lend and we do the same thing here. We put its name here, we set the price of it, and we give it some description. We click here and choose a picture of it, open it, and add it. When we were redirected back to the home page, we can check whether we've already succeeded in adding our product. We click share or rent, and there we go. We have the lamp we just added here. The price is 2, and our description is right below here. Now, we've already seen how to manipulate from the seller's perspective. I'll show you how to manipulate from the buyer's perspective. Suppose I am a buyer which is completely new to the platform, and I want to buy some things from this platform. So, the first thing that I am likely to do is to click buy. But before we can browse all the products on the website, we need to register or log in. So first, we click register to have an account. We leave our email here. And we set a password. And click register. Now we can log in. We have our username that we've just registered and input our password and click login. When we are back to home, it means that we've successfully logged in. And now, when I click buy, we can successfully browse what's within the buy webpage. As we can see, there are a lot of products on the buy webpage, including the one that the seller just added on. For example, we want to buy Gone with the Wind. We click View More, and here are some more details about it. And we click Request Now. So now we are directed to the personal page, which can be accessed from the home page or other page by clicking My Account. In My Account, we can see that Gone with the Wind have already been added to the requested item sections, which means that I want to request Gone with the Wind. There is another section called Your Item, and we will see how it works from the seller's perspective in the following introduction. Now I'll raise another example of how to rent things. Suppose we want to rent a lamp. We click share or rent. We click inside lamp, request now. And now we can see that Gone with the Wind and the lamp are both within the requested items. Having added two products from the buyer's perspective, now we should go back to the seller's perspective. We click My Account to enter the account of the seller. And here, in your item section, there exist two things: Gone with the Wind, the book, and the lamp. This means that my items are requested by the requester whose email is nicole@usc.edu. And now with her email at hand, I can contact her. I can tell her that I want to sell this book or lamp to her, or that I don't want to sell this book or lamp to her, or maybe the things have already been sold. For example, I've sent an email to Nicole and tell her that I want to make the deal with her on the book Gone with the Wind. So after we've finished our transaction, I can click finished, and that item will vanish from my account page. If we go back to buy web page, after sold our book, let's go deal with the lamp. Suppose that I don't want to sell the lamp to Nicole. I can click denied to tell her that I don't want to sell her the lamp. So I click denied, and now all items are cleared from your item section. And when I go back to share or rent, I can see that the lamp is still here, posted on share or lamp. So that's basically how a buyer and a seller would manipulate the web pages to buy or sell.
In this part, I'm going to show you our cloud database. Our data were stored in MongoDB, and we have three collections. These were mentioned in the previous part. So let me show you some examples of our products. You can see the first product's title is Super Mario and it's $3. And the status is finished because the seller clicked finished in the My Account page, which means the transaction is end. And also owner and requesters were stored as array, and the images were transferred into a kind of string data which can stored in MongoDB, because image data could not directly stored in this database. And also you can see some other products are posted. And if their status is posted, they will be shown in the buy page. This is our users collection. For security purpose, we hashed all the password of every user. And also we used these collections to store the items they want to buy and the items they want to share. In the last part, I'm gonna show you our UI design. And our UI were made by Photoshop. From the top to the bottom, you can first see the red T in the corner, which is our favicon, also known as favorite icon. It's a red T. It's the first letter of our website name, and we think that it could be the representative of our website. And our logo is called T2HP, which is the abbreviation of our platform. Our platform name is Trojan Secondhand Platform. So it is also made by the same font as the favicon. And you can also see the color. The color is the theme color of USC, which is red and yellow. Also, as for the background picture in the homepage, it is photoed by one of our team members. And also this one is photoed during our bookstore festival in USC. And for the footer section, we add some related links in USC and also our logo, our description, and how to contact us. Also some USC websites below. And finally is our copyright. So that's what we wanted to share with you. Thank you.